Hi, I am Lane. This will be my second video. I'm going to be bleaching and dyeing the side of my hair tonight, and then I'm still waiting on my hair dye to come in, but once it comes in, I will be dyeing it. So as of right now, it is October 20th, around, what time is it? 9:48. So I'm going to be bleaching these out. It's blue, green, and yellow. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but I will be getting it all out. And yeah, alright, I'll see you in a minute. So here is the bleach I'm using, and I decided just to do a voiceover just because it's easier, especially because I'm like listening to music at the same time. The struggle of like trying to get out of as much product as you can is always a pain, but I figure it out. And here's putting on gloves, because you need gloves to bleach your hair, otherwise you're going to destroy your hands. Then I mixed it up, but I don't show all the mixing because I figure that's pretty boring to watch, but you want it to be like a toothpaste-like consistency, so that's what I was showing. And here I go, bleaching my hair now. I did not start with the roots. I started with the mids and ends, because if you start with the roots, since they process fastest, they are going to be more processed than the rest of the hair and end up being a completely different color. So doing the rest of my hair and then the roots will make it all as even as possible. And you want to slab as much as you can on there, and make sure it's really in there, and you want it to look like a toothpaste is on your hair. And here we go, I'm bleaching my right eyebrow, because the left side of my hair, it's gonna match. And you might be wondering, okay, why am I only bleaching one eyebrow? Well, since my hair is half whatever color, half black, my natural hair is a really dark brown. So my left eyebrow looks like pretty similar to the black side. So like I don't need to dye it. And here's everything all processed before I rinse it out. You can't really tell, but my right eyebrow, it's like nothing's there basically because it's all blonde. Here's my blonde hair in all its glory. So the roots are a bit more yellow than the rest of the hair. It's not as yellow in person, but it doesn't really matter too much because the color I'm doing on top will just go right over the yellow nicely because it's going to be a bright orange, so it doesn't really matter that much. Alright, so here I am a couple days later. Finally both the dye have arrived. I am mixing up the orange color. The orange is a little bit darker than I like, so I decided to mix some yellow in with it, which ended up working out nicely. And here's me mixing up the color. I cut out a lot and sped it up a lot because nobody wants to see that boringness. And here's the final color. Alright, and now here is the purple. This is always so satisfying, having the dye just go in the bowl and watching it. And for this, I didn't really do too much to mix it. I just added in some of the Arctic Fox color diluter and made the color a little bit lighter because it was a bit too dark for my liking. Alright, so here's what it looks like. I have it separated as much as I can. It's hard because it's short hair, and when I bleached my hair, I didn't have anything to keep it parted, so yeah. Don't mind me just like rethinking my life choices here. And then there we go. That's always like the first dab of dye on your hair is always like the most satisfying part. And I started with the bottom layer because you always want to start from bottom to top, so that's what I'm doing here. I decided to do the purple as the underlayer and the orange as the top layer, and the reason for that being because if I did the purple as the top layer, it would probably end up bleeding too much into the orange eventually, and it just wouldn't look so pretty. I figured that the orange won't really bleed too much into the purple, because if it does, it just won't really show, because the purple is going to be a lot darker than the orange. I'm also struggling a lot through this process because I have to wear glasses because I can't see good from afar, and I cannot wear my glasses when bleaching or dyeing my hair, otherwise it will get all over them and ruin them. And here I am trying to be super careful not to get the purple dye in the spots that I want orange. Otherwise, the orange just like won't show and the purple will show, and it might just turn into an ugly color. So just being super careful. I've been dyeing my hair since 8th grade, and I graduated high school this year in 2023. So I've been dyeing my hair for quite a while now. I dye my sister's hair. Yeah. And this is also my first time doing like actual Halloween hair, so I'm excited. So I didn't record me putting in the orange. I had my sister help me with the back because it's hard to see. Usually I can do the back by myself, but since I don't want to risk any mixing colors, I had my sister help me at the back. So I'm all rinsed out and dried out, and it's time for the final reveal. Woo! So the lighting is kind of bad. So the purple is like a lot darker on camera than it is in person. And in person it's a lot more purple than it appears. The mirror makes it easier to tell that it is purple. But yeah, like I'm obsessed with it. I love it. I tried a different lighting, but that didn't really work. That worked better. You can definitely see how purple it is in this lighting. And here's one final look at it. Again, it is more purple than it appears on camera. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah.